Oh, perfect. They played exactly into it. Oh, man, this feels perfect. Now they have nothing. And we go, man, this is literally the breaking point. Man, is this real? Alright, I think we still will win this. Thanks to our play, right? Let's get the last one. And oh my god, this was too... Man, Liliana destroyed their whole hand, man. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, good day to be a mono black player, because this version ranked as #1 in recent MTGO League, and we rebuilt the version for best of 1. Don't you worry, you will get the original version in the outro, but this version went 5 and 2. I'll tell you in advance, we absolutely crashed it, and it has some really cool ideas with 4 Duress, 4 Heists, and triple Liliana. Your opponent will not have cards to kill your main threats that are absolutely devastating, and with Sylex you will see how much it hurts mono red, especially mono red. So this will be a good day on the arena, I think you will like it. And before we start and see this monster in action, of course, the absolute legend for today is H. Smith, and my friend, thank you not only for your amazing support, but also for just being wholesome every single day and making this channel a better place to be. So I wish you an absolutely amazing day. This deck is for you. I hope you will like it. And with that being said, let's hit the ladder. We're going first. Ton of cutdowns, not too much value, but generally with 4 annexes you usually get there, you know. And with Revenant you should be kinda fine. Alright, let's start. Here it is, the first victim of an average mono black enjoyer. This is a nice start. More cutdowns, huh? I will go with Sylex because the faster we play it, the faster we can get it to 2. We probably will use cutdowns for the other creature. I guess this kinda hits most of the deck, but they still have like Nemesis and stuff. Oh, this is Gruul. Interesting. Well, we will definitely put a counter. I don't think our opponent will be scared of this, so they shouldn't miss an attack, right? Alright, and this is kinda important. We could go Duress into double cutdown. That's super, super nice. I want to see their hand. Have a Revenant will die, probably. I think they might have something to, you know... Wow. Mono red with not a single pump spell. Alright, that's going great. Don't you worry, this will be on top of their library, probably. I'm considering maybe I can get Sylex to more value. So I risk that they drew a pump spell from the top and they can draw a free card thanks to this. But I think it's worthwhile risk. They probably will play Nemesis. Unfortunate that... Okay, this is nice. We need to make this stop now. That's awkward. But I think I know how to play around it. So we get rid of the Challenger. Okay, no instants, that's important. Now we can pump it to 2. To be absolutely honest, the Claw is not the biggest deal. No combat, right? So we can... Yeah, they're tapped. We put one more. Because we know about the Challenger and they really want to play it so they can double strike. Now the question, do we go for cut down? Because they can play around our stuff pretty well. I think I will try to get... This is our last removal and we might not draw more, so we need to cherish it. We need to really cherish it. And we're at 17, so it's not super close yet. Yeah, I expected this would be a land, and this is the play I wanted to make. Alright. This is actually surprisingly good. We need to be careful of Nemesis, right? They can Nemesis into Burst Lightning or something. I'm not sure if this version plays too many Burst Lightnings and stuff, and Lightning Strikes, because I don't know what they cut for, like, Ruin Protection spells. I don't remember. So... I think they might have less burn than normally. So with Revenant, they have the timer right now. Challenger. We need to make a stop so they don't go into start of the combat phase. And now we can destroy everything. Man, this is so good. Oh, perfect. They played exactly into it. Oh, man, this feels perfect. Now they have nothing. Absolutely nothing. This might be a good moment to go for Hired Claw, because... The idea worked out, right? I think we'll just play from the top decks to be mana efficient. They have no instants, that's also important to know. Okay, let's attack. Oh man, this is going great. Let's go Lily. I could use this as removal, but I think they don't have too much time. And getting free discard on them is huge. We basically cut the power of their deck in half right now. So this is important. If they go Nemesis to pressure Lily, they have to. That means they are not dealing any damage and we keep racing. And we can get the last card as well. You know it will be a land. Let's get the last one. And oh my god, this was too... Man, Liliana destroyed their whole hand, man. So we could go for Nemesis, but then they use the Reflection to hit Liliana, and then we have nothing. So I think we have to raise them. We actually have to raise them. We will win the race first, unless they draw something, right? And if they invested 6 damage into Lily, and they have to because otherwise they lose Nemesis, then we are winning the race. They literally need to removal for Revenant. That's fine. This is pretty good play. I can appreciate it. But they're still losing race. I know I will keep drawing clans for the rest of the game. I have to say, like, those top decks are something else, man. Alright, let's see, let's see. This will be freeing, because those top cards will decide. If we draw like the Annex or something for the Demon, we can really quickly win the race. Okay, this is a very good draw. This is absolutely amazing draw. With this, it will be so hard for them to outrace us. But that was a good play with Burst Lightning on Nemesis. Basically, they disabled half of our game plan. Sanctuary. Okay, with Preacher, it's actually a really bad pairing, right? Because this will block against the token. Yeah, that's fine. They still cannot attack with this because of Summoning Sickness. I told you, I know, this will be so many lands, man. So, if we attack, we trade against something. No, if we are... Okay, this is 2 damage, so they can reflect only 2. If we attack, they probably block with Sanctuary and this. No, this is actually okay for us, you know? Oh, I'm drawing a card? And I'm so used to being behind on mono red that I actually forgot that we are drawing a card. And now I can go for this. And that's a game. Man, this was so close. We drew 2 lands in like top 3 cards and we still managed to survive. And you can see how impactful the Preacher is. Like this card instantly puts a ton of pressure. Let's play our land for the turn. And with this I don't think there's any draw that recovers them. They need to kill both of those creatures with 1 card and that's not really possible for this deck. So yeah, that could not be closer, man. Their opponent is going first. We have some really prime blockers, alright? So I think we could... Alright, so this is white life gain aggro. Okay, this could be interesting. I think Preacher and Revenant will do absolute ton of work this game. Channeler is super scary. We will have to trade Revenant against it probably. And I mean, this is kinda okay. You don't give the card, you just want to break their curve as much as you can. Alright, Sheltered. Oh, this is scary. This has to be the card, right? Whenever again created, I think it has to be Sheltered, man. Alright, okay, this was incredibly important. We need to start life gaining from the next turn onwards. If they cannot interrupt those 2 creatures, even on the draw, I think we can stabilize, but I'm not super sure. This will be really scary, guys. Like, this is their best opening on the play. Like, everything scares like crazy here. And let's go Sanctuary, and this is the first big decision. It's probably Revenant, because it starts lifelinking from the small creatures. If they go for the big one, we can keep trading, and then we play Preacher into Duress. That's probably what we have to do. And this renew ability will be super impactful, because Preacher only life gains when it creates a token, and then you need the token to deal damage, so it's very slow. And now we kinda disabled their scaling. The next 2 cards from their top will be extremely important. They need something that, like this or the Pridemate, I believe was the name. Because now we probably will be forced to block this, right? Oh, they're going for it. I think we can tank one damage, right? They don't have a way to give it flying. So we can use Preacher to block it, maybe. Alright, so this will be... We take 10 damage. We go to 6. And then we can block this and this. Oh man. I think it will be borderline okay. I hope. I really hope, man. Oh man. And we are life gaining on the next turn as well. And we don't have a demon here. It should be... Well, Duress isn't the best card here. And we can make a demon. This meant on the play we would be super fine. This would be a very easy win on the play because we would basically have enough tempo to survive. But on the draw we might get overwhelmed on the literal last turn. We need to be defensive. We want to trade Preacher here, Revenant probably here. Bat is strong, but not the end of the world, right? Oh my god, stop! Please stop! You can see how important it is to go for the Death Toucher. And because it has no flying, that's super important. I hope I can survive like this. This is the block I want to make. So this is 4, 5. Alright, see? This is how we do it. And thanks to trading with Revenant, are actually getting free trades from our opponent. Did I miss something? Okay, no trample. It's not mono red. It's a fair deck. Oh, I forgot about this ability. That's probably meaningful. But it's okay, guys. Hopefully. It's okay, right? I can go for Annex, create a huge creature, and try to keep surviving. Man, this, I told you, Revenant will do the work, but I didn't appreciate how much work this will be. I think we will be barely winning this. This is force block, and we go for the biggest guy. And we go, man, this is literally the breaking point. They were so close, but this Revenant actually managed to, you know, just do everything. And see, now the game is incredibly easy. And we go for the... I should... Yeah, there's nothing they can do. And I could even renew and attack with this for insane live game. Man, that was so close. Right, we're going first. We have too many lands and not enough annexes. However, we have Liliana and we have Duress. And with Duress, we can decide if we want to steal something. Listen, I'm taking the card that I'm allowed to take. That's all I know. The nesting bot is absolutely horrifying. This is actually the worst card we could have seen, so that's not great. Do I want to steal? I want to steal this. Yes, please. I need this card. And let's see what they will get gifted. They got Voice of Victory. This is not a bad card. Can we go with this? I really want to steal this. They will get double triggers from everything. We could also go this, but we don't have enough for the synergy. Voice of Victory. So we can try to break the curve a little bit. Yeah, I think I will go for it, you know? I think I will go for it, just to break the curve. So basically we drew their card, and I think that's okay. This will be a problem. We cannot answer it, but we can outvalue it. Alright, so this is the new card. They still got a drop, but not as threatening. Oh man, more lands, huh? More lands. What do you do? Creature attacking trigger, that ability triggers another time, but then they cannot use the headliner ability to kill the Voice of Victory. And the Goblin. I mean, I think I just play Voice of Victory. Obviously drawing what, 6 lands on 9 cards is probably not what we want. Like, you are losing the value game to every deck then. But we'll try. Probably one of the doubling thingies. Alright. Oh, but I have 1 power. I can block. I usually never can block anything against this card, but it actually has the text on it, you know? And now it's hard to deal damage. Okay, this is nice. This is honestly nice. Let's go with the Sanctuary. I think we'll just kill Delnay, right? That seems to be the play. I could try to hit their cards. They will discard a land, so that's not super perfect. I think we need to go for removal first. This is actually surprisingly good blocker against what they have. I think they will play this. I hope it's not land this into 1-drop. That will be probably the worst case scenario. Okay. I mean, we don't need to answer right now. They have only red mana, so protection spells are off the chart, probably. Or off the table, sorry. And this is 2 mana, so they cannot use this. This is interesting. You don't need to make a stop, but I will still make a stop. Jeskai. Alright, they want to... Man, this card will basically do everything this game, man. So we go for Denley. That means no double triggers, and also no way to keep attacking us. More lands. Wow, What are the chances, man? I drew, what? 4 cards that weren't land this game out of 11. That's a little bit on the rough side, you know? It's not amazing, unfortunately, but at least we can try to pressure them a little bit, because our draws are absolutely horrifying. And of course we need to keep Voice of Victory. This will be a problem. They can start pressuring, but depending on the cards, maybe they cannot kill her. Of course, they top-decked one of the doubling cards. Thanks to this draw, I think they can close to... No, they can actually perfectly kill Liliana. Well, cool. They can also sacrifice any of the creatures to kill the Voice of Victory. There's nothing you can do about it. This draw was just simply perfect, in every way. Okay, they are not using this. Am I wrong? Let me read. Sacrifice this creature. Why would you not sacrifice it? Am I missing something? I think you could. I didn't play with this card, so maybe there's something I don't know about it. I need to destroy Delnay, and I mean, at this point we can just keep playing everything, right? Can I be aggressive here? Against the Lifelinker it's super hard, but we have Vigilance on this, so I think we have to raise them. And of course, just to increase the damage. Let's go, let's go. I think this is a worthwhile attempt. Yep, like we have to listen. We don't have better choices. And and the lifelink is only for 1 turn. I thought it's permanent, to be honest. Voice of Victor is finally not an amazing draw. And as you can see, they instantly start falling behind a little bit. I honestly think we just go for a cut down. They can triple block this, so that's a bit of a problem. I think I will attack with this guy. Our opponent will get free card every turn, so that's a bummer. But we have Annex, don't forget. And we actually have a demon right now. Okay. That's free damage. I think it's best to just do it, right? But if they get another Denway... Alright, I'm playing literally against drawing the 3rd one. This should never happen. And I'm still not convinced it won't happen. Oh, right, they have Voice of Victor, so I cannot cast it. But we can cast it after they attack, so probably a bit of a misplay in the end. But as you can see, we are not losing anything from this, and we can just keep doing it. More lands... Man, I have to say, in last 7 turns, I think I drew like 3 mana of value. Like, what the hell? This is the worst draw I have ever seen in my life. So let's keep attacking with Sanctuary, because they know what is the end, you know, the end result of this game plan. That they have 4 more turns, and they maybe will start blocking with a lot of creatures. Hopefully you can go for a cut down and get some value. Not really. Not really. Alright, we will play it differently then. Nope. You are going the last. Unfortunately, we traded against this card, so we are starting to be very behind right now. You can still get rid of Voice of Victory. I cannot play around Denley anymore. Like, I need to start winning the game soon. I think we'll lose on top deck wars, but I will try my best, you know? Because 1 Annex from... Bro, I tell you, I'm literally only drawing clans and 1-drops. Like, I don't remember the last value card of my deck. We need to hit Annex and we win very quickly. So how can we win this? We can keep attacking. That's what we have to do. Now they don't have the voice, so it also helps a little bit. And this is a meaningful damage, like 3 damage is a lot. This lifelinker will be a problem though. And then they can lifelink 1 back. But I still think it's worth it, honestly. I knew it. I tell you, this should never I'll be honest, after playing Arena for a while, I learned to play around scenarios that should never happen. Like, there's no way they are doing the 3rd one, right? Well, you are playing around it. And it's actually extremely good play now. Alright, they can... Yeah? Yeah, like, what the hell, man? I appreciate it. 1 good draw from the top and we win. It's another land. I should not play it, but I want to show my opponent that this is where we are here. And I cannot raise very well because of the lifelinker. They will outscale us. It's great, it's great. Cut downs and lands. Man, the highest we ever drew was Liliana. Like, that was the biggest value card of this game. Oh man. Of course, if we draw Annex, we can still basically run away with this game in probably 2 turns. But I'm scared that I will never draw a good card this game. And this is, you know, this is strong, but obviously you have to... Alright. It's late. It's incredibly late. But there is a chance. I wish I had one more land. I know. Now we need to start being absolutely defensive, because now we can win this game. And I mean, this is lethal on the next turn. No, it's not, because they have lifelinker. Whenever you attack with 1 or more... Alright, this is for the counters. So it's actually creating only 1 creature. That means we are winning it. No, we will be 1 mana short. Alright, so we need to kill this, and I mean, let's go for the artifact maybe. This is a ton of damage, but you know what? There might be a chance here. Okay, this is absolute unit. Man, this is the best draw. Alright, we are finally recovering. Of course, we go for this. We go for Revenant, which will get us to 9, 12. And with this, I believe we won. They can block 3 creatures. That's appreciated. Our opponent is playing around our stuff. This is kind of force block, right? So we could attack, but I want to be as defensive as possible. We could even just not attack here. It's better. Not attacking is the better play, because they need to kill us on this turn, and all we need to do is life gain. Man, can each non-land permanent... Man, I can actually kill all of the tokens with this. This is a full sweeper for 2 mana. And it only sweeps this and my demon. However, the demon is kinda important. So now we are threatening 11 damage, that's why we don't need to attack, right? Oh my god. See? 1 draw, and we instantly recover. And our opponent has now 1 draw. Oh, what are you? Reacher! Something that blocks flyers. Man, is this real? Oh, oh my god, this is incredible. Alright, I think we still will win this, thanks to our play, right? We don't need to... let's block those, right? Because it's about non-gnome creature. So I think, thanks to lifelink, we should survive this, right? Yep, that was a good call. Man, if we attack with demon, it could be actually super close. Good game, my friend. But let's not use it now. Wait, it's not game over, right? It's actually not game over yet. I can attack with... They will block... It's okay, this is lethal. This is a lethal, even with all of this, because of the tokens. Man, this was really close. This actually could not be closer. So they can block the demon, and it's still 4, 6, 8 damage in total, because the demon survives. Man, what a weird game. I cannot believe we actually won this with the early game we had. Going first, and we can pressure our opponent pretty nicely. So let's see. Unholy Annex, the card you always want to see. However, we might be forced to go for the Preacher. We will see. This feels like Burst Lightning. There are no creatures and they had priority, so we can assume that they have 1 Burst Lightning. And unfortunately, we just presented that we have absolutely 0 removal. The worst thing you can ever do. Oh man, I think we go with Preacher, especially that we drew the second one. Well, I probably don't need full control for this. This will be already the first problem. It will be kinda hard to answer it, and if they Monstrous Rage... Okay, this is actually really nice. So they will probably trade Burst Lightning. Oh, they tapped. That means they cannot attack anymore. Was that really worth it? Oh man, no way, no way. I can go for Sylex. Oh, this is so good, man. Okay, so we are making the token. We could also go for Shelly. You know what? There's no way. There is no way that this won't win the game. And I think we are already in great shape. Like, honestly. And I don't even need to use Sylex. I will use it after they set up more. Because so far they used basically most of their mana for playing 1-drops. But they still might have more. So now they need to answer Preacher. I tell you, man, this is how easy it is to beat mono red. Alright guys, this could be very cool hand. So of course we need to hit the second black, because right now we only have one. But because of the Annex, I'm taking this hand, and it should be great. Because we will just go with cut down, we use it as removal, and then after Annex we should absolutely start hitting the lands, and we should start being ahead. I mean, let's go. I will probably just try to hit them. Let's see what exactly they have. Oh! I was sure this is a different deck. And the High Noon is super annoying, to be honest. I think this could be some kind of land destruction deck, I'm not super sure. They definitely plan on preventing our game plan. Annex actually might have problems against this. I will go for it. And I'm super happy I didn't give the card. Oh, this will be interesting. So I think we'll allow stock up, right? Because we'll play this, and they will play stock up. But I think we should be able to beat it. We have so many discard cards that the more cards we draw, the better. So they can go Helix and try to burn us a little bit. We go to 15. Yeah, that should be fine. I hope it will be fine. I just realized that they can kill this guy. Are you serious? This was his one freaking draw. What? I don't want to play this one. You are going first. Let's see this one. Oh, we have the Heist into Liliana. Oh, this will be perfect. This will be perfect. Especially that we have a cut down, so we can answer the first thing. And there indeed will be a first thing. Let's go. We need to keep on curve, so Liliana sees the empty board. Let's go Heist. I could steal something, but I want to lower their power. Alright. In all honesty, they will probably go with Slickshot, right? They don't have other choice. Into the Floodmaw is not as good, especially that we use Liliana instantly. So, man, this card will decide. If they didn't draw anything super good, this is perfection, because we kill it with Liliana, they don't have answers to it, and we are starting to be really ahead. With Liliana, you need to make sure that the board is clear. And Mono Black just feels so cool always. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just feels so satisfying. Alright, let's see. Those two cards are his main plays, because we played around everything we have seen. Like, in the cards he has shown to us, there's nothing. There's nothing. Burst Lightning is a good draw, but it's still 2 for 1. I think we'll go with Duress. And we'll see what is the play. This is actually okay. And as you can see, this card completely butchered all of their options. And now they have no place. This is one random card from the top, and Preacher is drawing cards soon. Alright? They're going for Into the Floodmaw, right? Burst Light, what? Oh, this is nice. They can actually pay enough. That's true. Alright, let's hit. We'll still get the token, so that's nice. It is a lifelinker after all. And they don't have any kind of discard. So we will play the Revenant. Revenant will be a huge problem. It also flies, so it's very hard to fight. And now they have to make a decision. And both decisions suck. Like, that's the trope. If they kill Schism, Preacher, sorry, they probably will die to Revenant. There's no point in duressing. Let's hit. Of course, they need to play... That will... Why would you play a top? No way, man. This was the worst land to play on this turn. No way. Even if they want to go for level 3, you can just double play untap land. Man, we just got a ton of extra value. I mean, they cannot defend against this, man. Like, come on, how are they ever supposed... I think they misplayed. They should absolutely play untap land, kill Preacher, and then they would actually... We would not get the extra card. So this would, yeah, I think that's it. Alright. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed, and those were some interesting games. I honestly was kinda baffled with the final score, because it felt like every game were like doing the uphill battle against the lands, against the draws, but all in all, we managed to actually crush it. And this is the original version that had #1 spot. As you can see, there are some differences, and we actually don't play Liliana in that best of 3 version. I personally love going this card, especially if already 4 heists in the deck. I think it's just a perfect match, so we can basically get rid of all the answers to Planeswalkers, Unholy Annexes, or just huge chunky creatures like Shelly, Preacher and Revenant, and just force our opponent to always have something that isn't fitting the situation, right? When you can batter their hand, you can always find a weakness that you can basically exploit with one of those cards. So guys, before we go further, of course, our amazing patrons, the lifeblood of this channel, and the reason we can all enjoy, you know, content like this every single day. Guys, I'm really thankful. What more to say? We also have a new immortal with a really befitting name, Black Metal Jesus. Thank you, man, for joining. I hope you enjoy your stay, and let's go back to the deck. So what we changed is I reduced the Archfiend of the Dross and Harvester of Misery, and we included, I believe, 3 Lilianas in the end. So I think it's still a little bit better for best of 1 because 4-drops are super clunky. Of course, this is a demon for Annex, but from my experience, having Sanctuary, Annex, and also Shelly with Revenant for life gain is usually enough. So you shouldn't have troubles with 4 Duress, 4 Heist, and also Liliana that I was playing for best of 1 version. You usually get them to 0 cards really quickly, also breaking their curve usually, so they have bad opening, and also you get them to 0, then you remove everything, and Liliana is great 2 for 1, so you trade for 1 creature, and then still, you know, nuke their hand basically. So I prefer the version with Liliana, but here it is. This is the original, the one that won best of 3, and yeah, I'm so happy to see Mono Black on top. This was fun. Sylex performed as I hoped it will, and against all those Swift Spears, Mice, stuff like this, all you need is 1 or 2 oil counters. So honestly, I will be probably using this card a little bit more. It is very hit or miss, like, just to be clear. It either hits so hard you will go wow, or it doesn't hit stuff. And if this becomes popular, maybe mono-red players will start playing around it because it's not very hard. You play 1 drop into 2 drop into 3 drop. So you need to aim with this right, but when it hits, it's super satisfying. This is the type of sweeper I kinda like from design standpoint because it rewards both players for making right decisions. Instead of, I like Sunfall, but it's still, you play it, you kill everything, obviously, and that's it. With sweepers like this, it's earlier, it hits faster, but also it has some drawback that your opponent can play around and you can play around. So pay attention to mana cost when you remove stuff with cutdowns and go for the fraud. Sometimes you want to remove a weaker creature just to set up stronger Sylex for the future turns. We also have Blast Zone, we don't use it, but kind of the same effect, and it comes at instant speed as well. So guys, I enjoyed this deck. We went, I think, 5-2, right? That's the final score, and yeah, it hits very hard. So I hope you like it. Thank you for enjoying this video until the very end, so we can talk the most about Magic today, and I hope you had a blast. Zone. Alright, that's the cringy joke for the day. Thank you for staying until then. I hope it was worth it, and see you guys tomorrow.